Hi, everybody. Hopefully that went on, and hope everyone is having a really good Sunday. I am back again, and we have like variety of holidays. I think I put in this week. Got some Easter, some Halloween, Christmas, and then just some everyday things. And a lot of the holiday things, I'd leave a lot of them out all year round. But I need to find a place for my coffee cup. Let's get that done right here. Sounds good. It looks good. If you're here, come on in and say hi. I am going to try to get started a little faster today. Y'all know how that goes. Fingers crossed. Hi, Miss Mary. How are you doing today? Did you have a good 4th of July? I just stayed home. No fireworks, no nothing. The grandkids had went to, where did they go? Kansas, I think. So they weren't here. So it was quiet. Then, hi, Robin. Nice to see you. You didn't do anything either? Yeah, me either. just sort of hung out, and let's see, I worked on some of my stuff, for the sale today. Had some, ironing, pressing some fabrics and, things like that to do. So I got that all. Hi, Karen. Still lurking? That's all right, girl. Lurk away. You're good. I'm just glad you're here. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Gina. Hello. How are you doing? And the parlor friends. I like it when you say that. That's funny. And the parlor friends. Oh, darn eye. Watering. Well, I brought some Christmas fabric. Now, this Christmas fabric, I know it's from the 80s or 90s right in there, because back in the 80s, the little town that I live in, we got our first Walmart back then. I want to say around 85, 86, somewhere in there. And I was one of the first hires, and I worked the fabric department, crafting area, and ladies wear. And I can remember this fabric from then. So I know it's all older, 80s, 90s fabric. Same with the little trolls. I remember that. That's a good one. That is that little troll fabric sells for right around $15 a yard. And I've got, I think, let's see, what did I have a yard and 22 inches. So just over a yard and a half, few inches more, because a half a yard is what, 18 inches? So a little bit more. Hi, Miss Judy Joe and Jim. Nice to see you guys. What else was I wanting to tell you? Can't remember. Oh, the set of glass candy. Hi. Hi, Greg. Excuse me. Hi, Roxana. Jim is waving. Hey, Jim. Oh, no. Gotta do your what is that? Miss America wave. The glass candy. Now, I usually find it just, a piece here and a piece there, and I buy it all separate. I found a whole set of it, 18 pieces. So what I did was, for what I usually give for it separately, I figured all of that up, and it's gonna, this candy will start out a little higher than the other singles, but on an average, price wise, for each one piece, it's the same. But since there's 18 of them, it'll be seem like it's higher, but it's not per piece any higher. But I can't break that up. Because I bought it all together and I don't want to break it up. It's a family. The Christmas fabric will all be sold in one lot unless there's someone here wanting a particular piece, but I can't pull the best piece out of the lot and sell it all by itself, because then maybe the rest of it wouldn't sell. So yeah. The rooster tablecloth. Now it does have some yellow spots on it, very faint. To me, it's excellent. Because it was a used piece and it is no holes in it, and the yellowing is very minimal. I mean, there's a spot here and there, but they're little places, and you really got to look for them to see them. It's 60 inches across. So was that diameter? What else? Trying to think. Seems like there's. Hi, Miss Robin Boyd. Welcome. I have some pieces that have some problems. Some, not really. I don't know if I should call them problems, but they had some issues, and I fixed them. The chickens and the rooster tablecloth. Okay. Yes. I will bring those out pretty close to first things. I was wanting to get them moved so I don't break those roosters. If one buys the Christmas tree, will it come to that person as a quilt? Oh, Miss Judy, you are hilarious. Oh. Oh, goodness, girl. Nope. That's funny. Robin, a little bit on the chicken and the rooster. The chicken and the rooster are Hagen Renneker pieces. I was able to find them online. I found her in that color. They did them in different colors. I found her. She's Elizabeth. So if you want to look her up, just so you have some kind of idea, and you may already know about her, she is a very hard to find piece. And let me see if I still have that pulled up here for you. Yeah, here she is. Now, you can ask what you want online, guys. All I do is, this is how I found it. I didn't find any solds. I didn't find anything. I found her right here, and then I went to Google and took a picture and found that they did come in different colors. Frog playing the drum. Yes, I'll get to that one too. And then I seen somebody else come in. Where'd they go? Black Widow. Hello, hello. So here she is, and she is a vintage San Marcos Hagen Reniker. The DW stands for Designer Workshop, and she's in a matte finish, and she is Hen Elizabeth, and she is HTF. She is a hard to find item, and they're asking $85 just for her. I was not able to find the rooster that matches her like I have online individually anywhere. I am going to have them in a set. I am selling them together. I think they need to stay together. The little Annalee with the corn stalk, I do have 2 of those, which are really nice if you want to set them side by side and put like something in the center for a centerpiece on your table, or maybe even a mantle or buffet or something like that. So I do have 2 of them. They do not hold candles by any means, but they would look nice if you didn't like the whole candle thing. So I do have 2 of those. I did have to repair this little angel right here, and it was not her wings. Her wings are great. She's not been decapitated. Her little bow had broke off way down here, and I made it longer and repainted it and everything for her. So that's the only repair. The other one is in excellent condition. The pink girl and the pink girls, and the blue one, these here, I could not remember the name on them. They are Telso Japan. Hi, Carrie Ann. One has a cup and saucer, and one has like a little cake or something on a plate. Now, she has been body decapitated. Does that make sense? She has been broke right here. But I'm going to lot the 2 of them together. They will come together. I actually purchased them that way. The dealer happened to be in her booth, and I picked one of them up, and she goes, that price is for both of them. And she says the blue one has an issue. So I got them both. So basically bought them together. So I am going to set that over here. But those are the things I can remember right off the top of my head. So let's get started. And we will start with the roosters. Let me get this moved here. How am I going to set that? I'm going to think about it. Oh, I can set it right there. What the heck? I set it down in there. Okay. Let me get a... I don't know what the little crowns are with the numbers on them. Do y'all? Do you know what they are? Oh, hell, what did I do? Oh, heck. I clicked on, okay. I'm not sure. Not sure. So if I go by the prices that I found online on these, that would make the set around 100 and what, $80, something like that. YouTube's trying to encourage competition among viewers. Oh, okay. I don't know what. Y'all don't have to compete for me. Yeah. So let me give you some measurements here real quick. Let's see. The rooster is 7 inches tall, and the hen at her back tail feathers up is about 5.5 inches tall. So let me show you her. She is missing just a little bit of her red, but not anything major. She is that real satin, like some of the Hagen Renneker miniatures, you know. I'm trying to think what the year was on these. Oh, shoot, I can't remember now. Don't know why I want to say 70s, 80s. I can't remember now, guys. I'm not 100%. And then there is the rooster. They don't have like that big cluster bottom on it, where they stand. It's their actual feet. He's got these little, what do you call those? Talons, I think. And then this back here is just where a little bit of the paint is missing. It's not a chip or anything like that. You could very easily touch that up. This is that sort of, it looks like, what do you call it? Airbrushed look to it, you know? So my price on these, hopefully won't scare you. Sell for right around 190, I'd say, or askings and all that. I am going to ask, what did I put? There it is, okay. $95, and that is for the pair. You get them both. These are very hard to find one, guys. These aren't something you walk into an antique shop and find every day. These are Hagen Renneker pieces. And we all know even the little miniature Hagen Rennekers can sell from $20 and $30 for just the little bitty ones. These are a very fine made piece. They are asking $90 just, for Elizabeth, the hen herself. They are absolutely beautiful pieces. I have not found anything except for the little bit, a little bit of paint missing right here on his foot, which is not a chip or anything like that. They are great. I was attacked once by a rooster when I was. Oh, I'm scared to death of roosters. Not quite as bad as spiders, but roosters, yeah, they scare me. And I've never attacked by them, but and then some hens, they can be really mean as well. But but yeah, Hagen Renneker. If you type in, what is it, San Marcos? I wrote down here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. San Marcos DW hen Elizabeth. She will pop up, but I also have her mate, the rooster that goes with her. And like I said, didn't find him at all. And only found a couple of her. So I'm going to get my last call ready. He is 7 inches from feet to cone, and she is 5.5, I believe, from feet to the back of her tail feathers. And we're going to get our last call put in. And last call should be popping up there. And we're going to mark them sold. Thank you very much, Gina. These are absolutely beautiful pieces. Now I'm going to lay them. I'm going to get up and I'm going to lay them over here on my bed because I do not want anything to happen to them at all. Even still have their little markings. I mean, the little hole in the bottom right here, little breathe hole, all that good jazz. Yeah, let me lay them right out over here so we do not take a chance on even knocking them into anything. So congratulations. Excellent purchase, girl. All right, let's see if I can get to that rooster tablecloth. Now this is a round terry cloth tablecloth. And I've had this one for some time. It is really cool. When I fold it in half, it's 60 inches side to side. Very, very pretty, nice piece. See, I mean, it doesn't have any big brown spots on it. It's got a couple little yellow ones. I can't even find them. I thought I had folded one of them right to by the rooster. Like, see right here, look, little place like that, which you may be able to take a Q-tip and dip it down in some bleach and just sort of dab that a little bit, and that may come right out. Let's give this a start. And get that start typed in there. And let's see, what does it say here on tablecloth? Rooster tablecloth, 60 inches. Yep, that would be the one. I'm going to start out at $20. When I was out at the last antique mall that I was at, I was looking at, and this person, they had this whole like clothes rack full of tablecloths. And I thought, oh yeah, I haven't had tablecloths in a while. Maybe I'll find a tablecloth. And the Christmas tablecloths were $75. And then just every day, all different ones, were $49 and $35. And, it's like, dang. But I guess, I mean, if you go to like, what do you call it, Dillard's or Kohl's or one of those stores, their tablecloths, the Christmas tablecloths, nice ones anyway, around $60 to $80. So I guess that's not far off from what new ones are. And I'd rather have a vintage one. And the roosters do go all the way around. This is the other side, all the way around, and it is that sort of like a towel, terry cloth material. Reminds me of the Kellogg's rooster. I'm with Robin at 20. I am getting my last call ready and put in there. Yeah. Looks like right. Is that a flower? Nope, that's another little. See, just little spots like that right there. Which, like I said, I think you could just take some, Q-tip and a little bleach. And I use straight. I don't dilute my bleach when I do a spot. I just have my warm water running and dab it and watch it disappear and then run it right underneath that warm water. And we're going to mark that sold to Robin for $20. Congratulations, Miss Robin. Every time I start singing, I think of my Avery, and I haven't seen her yet today. I hope she's good. I am so glad I found these glasses. I tell you, it is so much easier on my eyes from that ring light. The lights that come off those ring lights can just absolutely, time you're done, either a headache or you're just like, you're blinded. Oh, I bet it will. Um, it is really pretty. And Miss Judy Joe asked about the little froggy. And this is him right here. He is 4 inches tall. And let me get him here. And there is his price. He starts out at $14. He's 4 inches tall. He is a Japan piece. Yeah, right here on the bottom. Made in Japan. Nothing. I didn't see anything wrong with him. The usual Japan paintwork, you know. He's just really cute. Got his little drum. It looks like a little cymbals, you know, here on top of his drum. Always had it make. I picked up a tablecloth. Gosh, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I found one that I finally want to keep for myself. I have several, but I've been looking for a pink one with, you know, some really pretty flowers on it, and I finally found one, and it's in decent condition. And it was, the price on it was, you know, it was good. So I thought I'll just take that. Because all of mine are pretty well, they're about wore out, but I mean, still use them. Getting my last call ready here, guys. And if no one else comes in, I am going to sell it to Miss Judy. Now, he is 4 inches tall. He is really cute. He is a neat one. Got his little gray pants and pinstripe on the front. His little vest and gold bow tie there. Last call has went in. And we're going to mark him sold to Miss Judy. Miss Judy. Congratulations, Miss Judy and Jim. Now, I can't remember if anybody else asked about anything. So if you did, and I can't remember, goldfish memory, you know, guys. He can be the leader of the band. That's funny. I like that. He can be the leader of the band. Yeah, he'd make a great leader. Bunnies. Okay, let me pull my cart back over here. Bunnies. These bunnies are so stinking cute. And then, guys, I threw some Halloween in this week, which I know Halloween, but you know what? Halloween does come before Christmas. So we're already selling Christmas and fall, you know, before then. But okay. So the bunnies, this is the mama. She is so stinking pretty, guys. Look at her fur all the way around. She is really, really nice. Somebody even put some little felt on her because this is a handmade piece. I think I told y'all before. I did an assembly line painting on these rabbits. And there was a smaller ones, even smaller than these version, and I did little baskets up one year. So I am selling these together. There's also the felt on the bottom because I feel like I bought them together, selling them together, and they need to stay together. Mom and baby, really cute, cute. She she just it doesn't she isn't she just cute? I like how she's got a little foot out there and that one little ear up and just sort of lean back. She's a cutie. And they're not really heavy. I mean, they are hollow, both of them, but I feel like they got just the right amount of weight to them. I used to pour ceramics, so yeah. And this is where we'll start on them. Did it go in? I don't see it yet. There it went. And you're getting them both. You are getting both of them. And the eyes, guys. See how they make them shiny? That is a cover you put over on like a paint. You put on over to seal the eyes and give them that um, wet look. And then I love the little stars in the eyes, little snowflakey stars. A lot of detail. You do get both of these. That's for the mama and the baby. And the mama is, whoops, she is like 6 3/4 inches tall. Hi, Avery. Was your ears burning? I was just talking about you a while ago. 6 3/4 inches tall on her, and the baby is about 5 1/4. Just as cute as can be. So they're pretty good size. I mean, just as the baby and the mama. Carol's in at 32. Aren't they adorable, Carrie Ann? I just think they're wonderful. I mean, you don't even have to, it doesn't even have to be Easter, you know. You could just leave her sitting out and have her like maybe at a door, say your bedroom door, just to hold it open, like a little door stop. You just set them there. Put a little grass around them. Speak of it. No, I was just wondering about you if you were here. We were doing something. What was we doing? Can't remember now. Dang it. Something was said, or I said something that reminded me of you. Gina's at 34. Carol is at 36. You are getting both of these. So I was locked in a call. Oh, you are getting both of them, and I'm with Carol at 36. And I'm going to get my last call put in. It looks like Gina says out and last call's in. So we're going to say sold. I don't think anybody else came in. Let me make 100% sure of that. I don't think anyone else did. There's mine. Nope, I think that was it. And sold will go in. They sold. The hen and rooster, they sold. I think Gina got them. Hi, Christy. And these will be going to Carol for $36. Congratulations. Let me find my bunnies. Here they are. And thank you very much. And I still didn't find any information on that well. And I know several people had looked for me, and they didn't either. One person said that they thought it might be a cigar ashtray where the smoke would come up like out of the hole, but there's no way for the smoke to get into the hole to come up out of there. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Um, okay, so yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do these little guys too. Now, I got these out of the same booth where these other, where those little rabbits were, and they're little seals. And I thought they were just as cute as can be. If you got a baby shower or know a child or something like that, I just think they're really cute. They do come together. You got the mama, she's got her bonnet on and everything. And then look at that baby. All painted up really, really cute. They've did that dry brushing, so they sort of look like chalky paint, you know. And then here's the little baby. And look at the eyes, just as cute as can be. They did an excellent job on these as well. Let's see. How come I always forget how to spell start right when I get ready to type it? It's like, how do you spell that? Now you're going to get both of these are going to start at 18. Oh, what else? What else? Let's see. The rabbit are the rabbits, the hen and rooster. The rooster tablecloth is sold. The frog playing the drum. That's it. That's all you missed. You didn't miss a whole lot. The little one here, he stands about 3 inches tall and about 3 3/4 inches. Just look at his little face. They would even look really cute, like in the bathroom on the back of like the toilet lid, or because they're little seals, and even next to the water. And then she's about 5 inches tall by about 5 1/4. Just cutie patooties. I like them. Aren't they? They are really cute. If I don't have any interest in them, I'm going to set them to the side. We'll come back at the end. I'll pop them back in one more time. Let me set them right over here, if I can reach them. I think so. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do that glass candy next, so I can sort of set it to the side as well. Now this here is a whole set of your 18-piece crystal candy. It's a value pack. I don't know. It's an art glass collection. Take this. I don't think, I really don't think they've ever been opened or out of the packaging. At all. It does have a barcode on the back of it. It says crystal candy set of 18, made in China. Of course, everything's made in China. Please keep away from small children. But really nice. I think they're very nice pieces. I'll lift them up out of here. Let's see if I can lift one up out of here. The little glass ones. These have the little. See, they all wrapped around like that, like they've never been out of here. Let's Greg, that's for the little seals. I haven't put the price in for the, do you want the seals, the mom and baby seal? They didn't sell. I just didn't get that back out of there yet. I retract it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. I just didn't get that removed in time. Yeah, that'd make those pieces $1 each. I can't do that. But let's see. Let's get a start going here. Now, starting at 36. That's $2 a candy. These candies, I don't know what they sell for where you're at, everybody. But here they sell for about $5 each piece. A lot of times when you find them around here, you will find them like in a little dish, and it'll say $5 a piece. It's like, what? Yeah. So I get lucky every once in a while, and I find them for $2 and $3. So I'm just going to do $2 a piece on this whole set. So you get them all. That makes them $2 each, basically. They all have their little strings on them. Original packaging. So easily stored back away. And then that little paper just sort of floats around in there. 18 pieces. Yeah, they can be rather pricey, these little candies. The smaller the candy, the more expensive. This one here looks really, let me see, which one is that? It's over here. This one looks like it's glowy. Let's look. I've never checked these to see if they do. I've never thought about it until that camera, and my little light it needs new batteries. No, I don't think they do. But they sure are pretty. Yeah, I wonder where they buy their products from. I never thought about that. You think they get them from Japan? I don't know. I am going to get my last call. Oops. Ready to go in. I'm with Greg at 36. If I don't have anybody else come in, I'm going to put my last call in, and I'm going to sell them to Greg. And last call's in and sold. Congratulations, Greg. Now I can set these down here and not worry about them. Gotta be careful with them. And congratulations. Let's see. Going to Greg. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just going to go right through this little stack of stuff I have here. I found this wonderful little magazine, and it is absolutely the cutest thing. In your fall display, you could just stand it up, say on like a picture easel. But the little book is from 1964. And it's a little heavier than like a magazine. It's more cardstocky paper front. And let me see if I can find that date for you again. Right here. Right there, 1964. And it has all of the botanicals, everything's still in it. It's never been cut out of. It's got some really neat little stories in it. Let's see. It tells about Virginia in here, the old Dominion state. Let's Catch a Mouse. Just some cute little stories, and there's, it reminds me of like, what was that little book? I can't remember, little workbook things, it's got different little things in it for kids and puzzles, and it tells about dinosaurs. There's different kind of birds. It has like some cutout, like paper doll, like bears, but it also has here's boy and girl, the cutouts. It's never been cut out. So let me get that start in there. There it went. Like highlight. Yeah, we're going to do a $10 start on this book. It has a little bit of writing in it, just where they did one of the little puzzles, Look at the picture of this horse. If I can get back to it. It's another little story. Another little story. Sort of like a Jack and Jill, yeah. This is 1964. That's the king of the ranch. And then these here, if you did want to cut it up, these would be really cute, or just photocopy those and put them in those small little oval frames and do like on your picture wall, be little fill-ins. I think those are really cute done that way. I knew a lady that you could not touch her wall anywhere without there being a picture on her wall. Then the back little calendar. Look at that little calendar. That little poodle teacher. Just a really cute, and I absolutely love anthropomorphic little. Is that a squirrel? Oh, he's got a stripe on his tail. Is a squirrel? I guess. Not a chipmunk, but he's raking them leaves. I am going to get my last call put in. Looks like I am with Gina at 10. Just a really, really, even the spine is good all the way around. Look at that big elephant on the back. Robin says, squirrel! Isn't he cute? Last call is in, and we're going to mark it sold. Sold to Miss Gina for 10. Congratulations, and thank you very much. Angie. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I gotta find my book. When I sit down to write everything down, I try to, I'm right here by where I do my display, and I try to go across the top and sort of, but this time I did not do that. That way I can keep some kind of, there it is, idea where. I won't be long. Next up is going to be this set of, look at that. Look at those buttons. This set of buttons. We have your tight top, your celluloid, your lucite, all are in really good condition. Love this one. And then where's that other one? I really like this other one too. Where'd it go? Oh, this one right there. Look at that. It's sort of, I don't know. It's one of your tight top. Button. Who's got the buttons? I think there is, let's see, there's 5, 10, 15. There's 19 buttons total on here. The largest one is the middle one, and it is 2 inches wide. Greg Sam has buttons, and it's that really neat. It is also a tight top button, and really pretty. That's a celluloid top, and it's got a metal back, all sewed on to these cards. Really pretty. Let's give a start on this one. And there is the start on this one. You're in Massachusetts. You. Very, very pretty buttons. Look at this one here. It's got the sort of the meshy cloth-like center. It is really cool. Carved buttons. Love this one. Don't know why it reminds me of like a cappuccino. Those flowers they put on top of your designs that what are they called? Baristas put on top of your coffee. Really cool marbled lucite one there. Just some really neat ones. The card itself, it's ready to, hang up or frame. Just don't put your glass in your frame. It is looking at 11 by 8.5. With Carol Bloom at 22. It's been hotter and heck here. I know that. I am getting my last call ready. I am with Carol at the 22 offer. And I like the design. You can hang it either direction, however you want it. And last call is in. And we're going to mark that sold to Miss Carol. Buttons. And congratulations, Miss Carol Bloom. Thank you very much. Now, I know it's not Easter, but I am still going to offer this set up. It is in the original container, and all of them are in excellent condition. Didn't see anything wrong with any of them. Now, that's not to say if you don't push around on them a little bit, the arm or ear will pop off, but sometimes that's just the glue. And that glue that put these together, they can dry out and it come apart. But you just got to glue it back together. I don't even know how many's in here. Let's see. There's several, and it doesn't tell me on the bottom. Wait a minute. No, that's in German. Can't read it. Yeah, that's in. I can't read that bottom one there. Don't know exactly what that says, but yeah, it's in German. So we got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Wait a minute. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Looks like there's about 36 or 37 of them in there. 36 maybe to be safe. There's quite a few. There's over 30 of them in there. And they're all in that, I know when I turn this up, they're going to fall forward. But it's hard. It does have the plastic on the front. So hopefully that will hold it all in place for me. Now they have been opened and retaped the box and everything. But let's give these a start. So we know there's over 30. I'm probably around 36 of them, I'd say. And we're going to start these out at $24 for the set. There's eggs. The little rabbits are really cool. The little ducks. Look at her. Everything. The birds. Really, really nice little set. All the pinks. Just so pretty. Hi, Gail. Just so pretty. All the paint is great on them. The little ears all look really, really good. Ranges in size are, let's see, probably this one is the tallest one. Looking at about 2.5 inches tall. Maybe this one looks taller. Yeah, about 2.5 inches tall, all the way down to, the smallest egg is about 7/8 of an inch. So you got a lot of different sizes all through there. I am getting my last call ready. Appears to be from the 80s, possibly the 90s. Yeah, that's was my thought, somewhere right in there, 80s, 90s, but I couldn't read that back then because I think it's in German. Something like that. Last call is in, and we will mark sold to Gail at $24. Congratulations, girl. That's a good buy on those. Because I want to say, I can't count them because they're laying in here weird. They're all different directions. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I keep getting 37, 36, 37. So there's quite a few in there. Let me set that down there. And write that down for you. Nope. Guys, this week, just I'm going to let you know right now. This week we will be doing. I will make a wreath with those. Oh, cool! I think they're really cool done that way. I looked up the different things to do with the wooden ones, and that was really neat. They even did the trees, Gail. I don't know if you've seen those. They take the styrofoam tree bases and they wrap it with like a garland, any kind of a garland, like your um, oh, I can't think of what to call it, that shiny stuff. And they wrapped it around, and then they started sticking different wooden ornaments on it. And you could do a great Easter one that way as well. So this week, I will be having that evening sale. Now it is a vintage Christmas. Oh, there's Christmas. There's some fall items. There's just all, but it's all vintage stuff. And I think right now I have probably 50, 60 bags of things. And then of course I have my basket that I'm just going to fill maybe as we go if I don't get it all. Um, um, if I don't get them all bagged up, I'll just start putting stuff in a bag. But I've just got so much of it. I got trunks of it. So it's like time I've and I haven't really went through a lot of it. I did pull some items that I know I use quite a bit of. So, and it was a very small little container, about the size of a bread box that I pulled out for myself. All the rest of it is going to be offered to you guys. That will be Wednesday. That is July the 9th. And I think I'm going to start around 7:30. I think that should give a lot of people enough time to get home from work, get something to eat, and then time to relax. And you can relax with me. Hi, Susan Romy. How are you? Now, I am going to leave it up to you guys. But do you think that I just hold off on invoicing and everything until after that sale? That way I can combine your shipping and save you probably in some cases, $5 to $10 for each person, because it's every box starts out at a certain amount, um, and then every so many ounces it starts going up. But if I do your invoice tomorrow and then you buy again on Wednesday, that's another box. So it starts at a certain amount. So it can cut out a whole box amount, basically, is what I'm trying to do for you. So if that sounds all right, that's what I would like to do. So that means that everybody would get their invoices on Thursday instead of Monday. If anyone at all wants their stuff before then, once they said they think, well, I'm not going to make it to the Wednesday night sale, so go ahead and ship my stuff. If you could email me and just all you have to write is go ahead and ship my items. I don't need no reasons or anything like that. You can just keep it short and sweet. Just say, go ahead and ship my items. And I will get that done for you immediately. Otherwise, I think I'm going to do it. I will do my boxing on Thursday and invoicing on Thursday. And then I will still be able to ship on Friday and Saturday, but it has to be, I'm all for that. Love saving money on postage, exactly. But it would have to be, now this is Central Time. My post office closes here on Saturday at 11:30 in the morning, AM. So that means you would have to pay me at least by 10. That gives me enough time to whether or not I know I'm going or not to get myself dressed. And otherwise, I ain't gonna get dressed. I'm gonna stay in my pajamas all day. Because I usually don't go to many estate sales on Saturdays, even though it's half price around here. Pretty much, if you don't get it on the first day, it's gone. So, yeah, and it's a huge big one, and so far I haven't seen one of those happening. So I'm going to leave it at that. Invoices will come out on Thursday instead of Monday. Stamps went up to 78 cents. Yep. It's crazy. So I think this is probably the best way to do it to save y'all on shipping. Well, I'll leave it at that. And if that doesn't work for you, let me know. And I will, like I said, just email me, go ahead and ship my items, and I'll do that. I don't have a problem with it. It works either way y'all want me to do it. But there. How you like that? How you like them apples, Johnny? Oh, goodness. All right, so let's move on. Yeah, I think it's already happened, Avery. So I'm going to do the fabric and FeedSack next. I got quite a bit of it. If you are in the market and looking for certain colors of FeedSack, say you're making a blue quilt or you're making something that's blues or greens, or just let me know, because I have quite a bit of FeedSack. I have like a lot. So I'm going to start just on the top here, and we'll just work our way down. On the very top is the trick or treat bag. This is your 80s, 90s. Cannot remember on that. But it is so stinking cute. Now, this is one of your cut and sews. It is your Cranston print company. It is a VIP fabric. I think Walmart used to sell it. Joann's, all different places sold these. Let me get a start up on it. Now you could make two if you used a different color back, like a yellow, a green, an orange, or whatever color you want it to. Well, shoot, how come that didn't go? Huh. How come I can't get that? What the heck? Oh, I knocked my numeral lock off. There. Gosh dang it. I didn't even think about that. So one side of it would be like this. And you can make pillows out of this too as well if you wanted to. And then the other side has the pumpkin on it. This is an awesome piece. These actually sell for over like $20, $24 each bag. It has your trick or treat, all your directions on how to do it. Basically, you're going to fold that little top over and make a tunnel, I guess, and run a string through it. And yeah, they're just really cute. I would personally take and get me a yellow that matches the yellow around the letters and put that on as one back, and that would make one. And then I'd do the same thing again, and I would so I could have two of them, and then you could hang them up, stuff them, hang them up, maybe outside or in your windows or whatever. It'd be great. I just think they would be so cool. They are really fun. I love cut and sews. I'm going to get last call put in here because there's so many different things you can do with them. You don't have to do what they're, were made to do. You can do whatever. I'm with Gail at 12. Give it a second here. If no one else comes in, Gail this little baby will be yours. And it is so stinking cute. Look at the little mouse. Look at that little mouse sitting up there. How sweet is that? Last call is in. And sold to Gail for $12. Excelente, girl. Excelente. I'm going to go ahead and put that in a little bag for you. Most of the time I try, as long as I have my bags, is always putting your fabric items or paper goods, little things like that, in a bag, just in case the box would get wet. It sort of helps keep them in good shape. I don't know why the box would get wet, but because when I take my stuff to the post office, I back right up into the post office and unload right at their back dock. I gotta find my cut and sew right here. Congratulations. Oh my god. Guys, these are so awesome. I don't know if y'all have ever watched it. There is a how to make pillowcases, and they're called burrito pillowcases online. I've made several of them. I do mine just a little bit different because I don't like when you open up your pillowcase, there being the raw edge of the pillowcase on the inside where it's all ravelly and everything. So I do what's called a French seam, and that's all tucked and sewed inside of itself. But these would be so cute for your grandkids or whatever to make just some of those simple burrito pillowcases. And this is the California Trolls, the little boys, little girls, sports and dancing. Where's my paper? Not me, there it is. I try to, so I don't lose it. I put a tag on even this little bitty piece of paper. It is 1 yard and 22 inches, so over 1.5 yards. It has already been pre-washed. I bought a bunch of fabric from a quilter, and a lot of quilters will pre-wash their fabrics. So I did find this online, and it actually sells for right around $15 a yard. We are going to start this out at $14, and there is over 1.5 yards. So you could make probably a matching set of those pillowcases out of this and have a little leftover. But I can also see fussy cutting around each one of these and then just adding fabric into a quilt block. Sort of like, let's see, like I did here. Well, like this one. This one will show better. Like this one, you could put that troll in the center and then just add your pieces around it. And this is just paper piece that I did. And that would be really, really cute. You could just frame this piece for a grandchild. You can also freestyle it like this without the paper. And this is an old piece of linen that I didn't want to waste that butterfly that somebody had did all the stitch work. And I just did some vintage fabric and FeedSacks around that. But yes, you could do these that way. There's enough of it that you could fussy cut it and do one for a boy, one for a girl. Just really, really cool fabric. I'm with Gina at 14. And I'm going to put that last call in. And sold to Miss Gina. Excellent purchase there as well. That is some really nice fabric. That's about $30 worth of fabric. For $14, that's really good. And coming up next is the FeedSack. I do this right here, right now, as we're going along. It saves me one step in packing, which is nice. So let me set this here. So I'm going to offer the FeedSack. It'll be choice on it. And you can either take the FeedSack or even the bag. It will all be choice on it. So everything you've seen in the previews were the ones hanging up. Forgot to measure these. Darn it. Sorry. I tried to measure everything and then forgot to measure these. So here is this one. It has the little blue and yellow flowers. Really pretty. I didn't see anything whole wise major. You're looking at 36 by where's my side? There it is. Okay. I tried to measure it from the wrong place. 36 by 28. Is that right? I've got it folded. I'm trying to do this in my head, guys. 28 wide, 36. Yeah. That's right. So a little smaller one, but still in really good condition. Let me get a start up there. That may help you guys. There's the start. So 28 by 36 on the blue and yellow flowers. No staining, nothing like that. It is in really good condition. Hi, Marie. This is the bluebells, the little flowers. This one is a bigger one. It measures, and now these are all approximates because y'all know when it comes to FeedSack, they weren't the most square, but I try to measure at the shortest part. This one is 48 by 35. It's a little longer than 35, but not quite to 36, so like 35 and a half. And that is the bluebells. These have all been cleaned and ready to go. I've soaked them, pressed them. Christy Shemp, hello, you're at 15. And then here is the lady in the bonnet. At first, when I looked at it, I didn't see that, but yes, it is the lady in the bonnet. There she is. More of a novelty type FeedSack. Looks like 29 by 37. Really cool. Nice. All the colors are really good on them. I really like them. No staining, like I said. I have soaked, and there was a couple of little spots on this one, little black spots around the edge. But there again, I just took that little dabbed bleach and then rinsed it real quick, and they all came out. So Yeah, really good condition on them. This one has been all starched and pressed, ready to go. And then the last one is this little bag here. Well, not so little, but I mean, I would say in it, there is probably, I think there's 17 pieces, probably a full feed sack. But you get all these different varieties of the feed sack fabric. And these date from the late 30s all the way into your, there's some 60s in here. Now, I have it folded, but they are much bigger pieces than, so you can get a couple little 5-inch squares out of there, or some strips if you do some strip quilting. But look at this one. There's some pieces in here that, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this yellow. I don't find a lot of yellow. Nice size piece and bright, nice colors. Let me see if I can make that a little more there. I don't know if y'all can see them very well, but really pretty. There, that's a better color there. Very pretty colors. And I press them and then fold them to where, they look nice laying in the bag. I'm going to get my last caul put in. And then look at this red. This red is a long strip. Now, what I do with, say, like pieces like this, not this one, but this, see how it's long and skinny? Those wooden spools, you take this and just cut you a piece of that skinny piece and put it around your wooden spool, and it makes great bow fillers. Or if you are a log cabin or a string quilt, these are some good pieces for that. That's why I do not throw any of them away. Going to get my last caul put in. This is for anything that I've showed you. It is a choice. And my last caul is in. So it is a choice. But there's still a lot of, even though that's an odd, like, I know it's like an odd piece, but there's a lot that you can still do with it. And like there are, I believe there's 17. I think I recounted. Look at that pretty piece there. And then there's some small pieces, as well. But really nice. Small but mighty. So all of these will be in that bag. All right, so my last caul is in. Let me see if you're out, please type out. And I will see who's left. We're at 22 with Angel. Carol says out. Hey, Maggie. This is my regular Maggie? Because you're not blue anymore for some reason, Maggie. Have the scarf girls there. Okay, I'm going to turn you back to blue. Sometimes it just pops out that way. You got your bluebells on that white background, and then the really pretty blue and yellow on sort of a creamy colored background. Let me get my robin turned, or my Maggie turned. I was reading Hi Robin after Maggie and said it. Wrong one. There you go. Get you blue again. Let's see where we're at. Christy Shan. Oh, 15. She said out. Maybe he's out. So is it 22 to Angel, I believe. Let me get sold, is what I'm seeing, from what I can tell. So I need to know, Angel, which one you would like. Do you want the blue and yellow flowers, the bluebells, the scarves, ladies with the scarves, or the bag? That's $22 for either, of your pieces. Let me lay this back over here. This is, let me find it here. Give you a second. She wants all four. Okay. I will put your name down on them. Congratulations. Yeah, it's getting harder to get around here at a decent price. I mean, I start these out at $15. Sometimes around here, they're just for one. I think, what was I at? Just in the next little town over, they were 24. And they weren't in really good condition. They had holes in them and stuff like that. I even have FeedSack that still have the paper advertising on it. I've collected it for several years. I went to one auction and bought 80 FeedSacks. Yeah, had to give quite a bit for them, but the lady wouldn't quit bidding, and I really wanted them. And that was even before I think it was right at the beginning or right before. Yep, you got. I got you for all of them. The 3 FeedSack full ones and the bag. Next is all of the Christmas fabric. I have a certain way I like to fold my fabric where it's all the same shape and size, because I'm just sort of anal that way. They did. Did you like them? Did you look at? Didn't you get the bag last time? The little bag of stuff. I just love all of that. So let me get my little paper out here. I'm going to tell you how much is in each one of these, but I'm selling them all together unless somebody just wants a piece. But I think I just want to leave it all together, really. I have more Christmas fabric I'll be pulling. Vintage, probably when I say vintage on Christmas fabric, it's more like 80s and 90s. So let's see, this one here, this pattern here, these little holly berries, there is 2.5 yards of this one here. The dancers and the bag gift scrap. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I like them. The Asian dancers, they were really neat. I think they're Asian. Are they India? I don't know. So you get that white holly one, and then this one here is a dark green back with the holly on it. There is a yard of this one. The sort of, I don't know, tartan lattice holly. There's a yard of this one. I know. It'll be all right, though. It'll be all right. And then the Redbirds. Really pretty. Yeah, the one towards back here is darker. And then there's a little bit right up in here, but it'll be all right. So you get all in, there's a yard of this one. So all together, you're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5 yards. And when I measure my fabric, if it's 3 or 4 inches past a yard, I just call it a yard. So there could be a little bit more than that, but not really much. But so you're going to get all of this fabric. Did I put my start in? No. Oh. Ah. And there is the start on the fabric. Nice amount, excellent condition. It is all very nice and clean. Yeah, that's what Custer said too. Okay, bounced in, destroyed my bank account, and I'm out. Good timing. Thank you, Angel. Appreciate it. Angel, if you're still here, invoices aren't going to go out until Thursday because I am having a craft sale on Wednesday night. If you're interested, I don't want to break your bank account again, but it is a vintage Christmas holiday craft sale on Wednesday evening, and in order to save people on shipping, I was waiting to invoice after that Wednesday night sale, meaning that you would get your invoices on Thursday instead of Monday, just to save you money on shipping. And hello, Peachy Me. So $24, and that is for what? 2, 3, 4, 5. That is what, like less than $5 a yard on these, right? Because it's 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, and a half yard, 5.5 yards for $24. And I love this. Look at it's got like it's a gold like sheen. I don't know if you can see it or not, like around the leaves and everything that sort of glistens with like a gold. It's gold. Very pretty. There's a yard of this one, a yard of this one, a yard of this one. And no, Judy, they still don't come in quilt form. And a yard in this one. So these are $24. You get all 5.5 yards. So let's see now. Let's see what's going on. My bestie did a face plant, her driveway. Oh my gosh. And broke her neck. And oh my goodness. That one with the cardinal. What is y'all? Oh my goodness. I can't imagine. Well, I can. That's the problem right now. I'm having imagining that. I'm going to set the fabric to the side because I didn't see anybody interested in it. I'll bring it back at the end. Let me go here and check off Christmas fabric real quick. Wow. Oh, I bet she is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Just made me hurt. Okay, so I'm going to do the Annalees. These are just so stinking cute. I will tie this up if anyone purchases it. I will tie it up. I wish this person who had them would have tied them up when they packed them away, but because it would make them a lot, less all over the place. But I think they're still cute even like that. But when you go to store them, I would take a little piece of yarn or string and just real easily, like gently around that. And then I think you can straighten that up pretty easily. I would go ahead and tie it up, and then I would give it a little spray, hit it with a blow dryer, because it's just that. This is just that. What do you call it? Like corn stalk. And look at the little corn. Isn't it cute? And we're gonna give these a start. This one actually sells for around $28, just so you know, so you don't, you know, I wouldn't bid over that because I do have two of these also. I think they would look cute side by side with like a center of pumpkin in the middle or something. So these are gonna start at 20. I do have two of them. They are exactly alike. On the little mouse with the little pumpkins. He is from 2009, and he stands about 11 inches tall. He's just so cute. He's got the little base and everything. There's his little tag on the back, 2009. I said, I think he's online right now for like 28 and change, plus your shipping and everything. And then the other one is my ice skating Santa. There's his tag. He is from 2012. Got the little snowflake. I think he's from that snowflake series they did. And he is like 8.5 inches tall. So to be choice on these, and look at he's got his little ice skates on. Really cute. So this is what we're looking at right now. Really, really cute little pieces. I think I will have more. I got some pilgrims, I believe. Trying to think what other I have of fall. But then I'll be getting into St. Patrick's because I have several St. Patrick's Day ones too. Some really cute ones. And you know me, guys, I don't care what time of year it is. I'll sell any holiday. Oh, I bet. The neck brace laying flat on her back. Oh. And I am going to get my last call. I'm with Greg at 20. Now, Greg, I do have two of these, and he's stinking cute. I got my last call in. So we're going to, I didn't see anyone else come in, so we're going to mark that sold. And then, Greg, just let me know which one are ones you would like to get. Santa, mice, mouse, Christmas, fall, however you want to write it. All three. Okay, so you're going to take both of these and the Santa. I got you for that. Got you all wrote down here. And let me go ahead and write this one twice. Congratulations on those. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this since it's just sitting right here. This little piece is absolutely wonderful. Craig's times 3. This has the little crocheted ring here in the top to hang it by. It is your heart-shaped pincushion. Really pretty. I've never seen one with this green, so I had to pick it up. Really, really like that. Nice and clean. Has that, I guess it's satin in there. Let me get a start on that. There. Let me tell you how big it is. It is really nice. It's nice and clean, and all the folds on the ribbon and everything is just great. From top to bottom, you're looking at about 9 inches. And then across ribbon to ribbon, you're looking at right around 7. It is not one of your little tiny ones. It is a nice size one that would even look good, like if you did a bed up with pillows and then right in the center you could put a little piece like this. Would look really, really cool. And it's nice and clean. I have a magazine that shows how to fold these points. Really cool watching it. And then the other day, guys, I found a video on Victorian hair jewelry and how they make it. And I watched the lady make it. It was pretty cool. Now, I don't think I want anybody's hair, but me personally. Your mom used to make these? Oh, cool. I'm going to get my last call put in. They're really pretty. I bet you she did up some really gorgeous ones, Maria. No, I can't crochet. Wish I could. I tried to, was it called? Yeah, I tried to crochet. I couldn't remember if it was called knitting or crocheting. And we got my last call in, and we're going to sell it to Carol at the 18. And let me find it here. There it is. You are so welcome. Thank you very much. Set it right down there. Next, we're going to do the lady head face. She is in really good condition. I don't see any chips or cracks or nothing like that. She is a nice size one. She's very, very pretty. Love the green again. You could set her out Christmas. She'd look great with Christmas stuff with that green. I was going to say don't. Do not want hairy jewelry. Very, very pretty. She looks really good. She is one that you can either set like this or see that little hole right there? She can hang on the wall. So she can be a wall pocket. See how she's sort of flat right here? She can hang on the wall and she can sit like this Dee sold most of it. Yeah, I watched that. I felt so sad. It's like, oh, she sold several of them. Yeah. Let me give you measurements, and then we'll put a starter in on her. Wrong side. There you go. Looks like she is about 7. Oh, she's almost 7 3/4 inches tall. I just noticed something on her. Did not see that before. It looks like she might have had a rough spot, not a crack or a chip or anything like that, but maybe manufacturer where the paint was missing. Sometimes ceramics can get like what's called hot spots, and the paint just won't take to it. Every time you go to fire it, it sort of like water and oil, it just sort of splits apart. So right here, it looks like they tried to, and it is enamel. So I mean, it's not just regular paint. So I would say that they tried to fix that, and that's how they did it. But otherwise, it's great. So what did I say? 7 3/4, I think, inches. Yeah, just about 7 3/4 inches. And then across here, she is, about, try to find her widest point. I guess right here would actually be, she's about 6.5 at her widest. And there. We're going to start her out at $40. She is really good. Really nice. Look at the eyelashes. Oh my gosh. And those lips. Excellent. Yeah, you collect things and then every so often you just switch. I always say if you collect something and it makes you happy when you find it, so let's say you get up in the morning, you walk out through your house and you look at it and you smile and it makes you happy, and it still does all that for you, then you continue to collect it. Once it starts being like, oh God, I just need to get rid of that, then it's probably time to go ahead and, because it doesn't make you as happy as it used to. And maybe that was the deal. With Gina at 40. She's about a $65, $75 head base. She is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Like I said, this right up here where I want to say it's probably manufacturer where they tried to match the color. More likely just a little hot spot there where the glaze just didn't take. Etta James. Oh, yep. Very pretty. She is so, so pretty. I got my last call ready. I know. I never looked at it, but now I see that. I love the heart-shaped hat. There's a lot of holidays. I mean, she could be St. Patrick's Day. You could do Christmas, Valentine's Day with the heart shaped bonnet on her head. And my last call is going in. And we're going to mark her sold. Congratulations, Gina. She is yours. Excellent purchase. P for purchase. And congratulations. Trying to get all the bigger things. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Now this is the piece of Halloween, or what I call Halloween. It does need a little wiping out on the inside. And I'll try to get that done for you. But what I like to do with, like, if I didn't put something in that head vase, I would put some just little Kleenexes just down in there. That way all that dust don't settle in the bottom. It just settles on your Kleenex or whatever, and you can just remove that very simply, easily. Shake them out, let the dust, if you have dust, I mean, everybody's got dust, right? I just tend to have more of it than others. Yeah, so and I would do the same thing with pieces like this, that if I didn't have out all year round or whatever, I would put some kind of cloth or tissue paper or something inside of here just to keep the dust down. In any kind of opened, because you can push it down in there. This is awesome. I just found this one last week. Now, it is made by Nancy Pugh. P-E-W. Yeah. She also makes one that has a witch on it, a little girl witch. But now, that one sells for around $70 to $100. This one is a little scarecrow, so it does not sell that high. But it still sells at a really nice price. This one will start out at $26. Absolutely wonderful piece. Height-wise, you're looking at almost 6 inches, it looks like. No, 5 3/4 inches. Absolutely wonderful. Now, the little hat and his clothes, I believe, are coal painted. He's got the little broom. Love, 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 love the colors on that pumpkin. This is the inside. And he is marked there on the bottom. Maker is Nancy Pugh. Like I said, she had the one with the witch. And I think right now the cheapest one online is like $99 on the witch. I don't think there's any of these available online right now. She did a lot of planters that are more, like what I would consider baby planters, I guess. They're like the little block with the ABC on it. The little animals, the real cutesy little animals, little lambs and things that you see out there. She did quite a few of those. Oh, yeah, you can't touch nothing. You can't move it because then you got a clean spot and your pixie dust. I think it's just really cute. Really, really cute piece. No chips or cracks, nothing that I could see or feel. It's just in really good condition. I was walking past the booth, just coming up to it, and I see it and I went, oh, like that, and I ran into that booth. I was like, it's mine. I really liked it. Especially because I had went through this whole antique mall and I'd only picked up like 2 or 3 things, small little things, and I was hoping to find something with a little bit more size to it. And there that was. I am with Gina at 26. I am going to get my last call put in and ready here. If I don't have anyone else come in, Gina, you are going to get this at a wonderful price. It is a Halloween jack-o'-lantern, scarecrow, pumpkin planter. And this will be coming to Gina. Congratulations. Let's set that right here. Let's do now this is on the thread. There are 6 spools of thread in each bag. They are exactly alike. The like color number, skein number on them are all the same. There are 6 of 2. So we'll do 12, I think is where I have them. Let's see, thread. Yes, $12 a bag. That's only $2 a spool. There are, I think, 200 yards on each one of the colors. Just a variety. You got your couple of different, like a cream, and then a yellow, a red, blue, white. Is that white? It's more of a light blue, I think. Yeah, no, it's a light blue, not white, and orange. You got a dark blue and a light blue, an orange, a red, a yellow, and a cream color. This is embroidery thread. It is Swiss made embroidery. Yeah. So it is Swiss. Let me make sure. Yeah, Swiss made. I can read that. You can read that right. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the bag there. Swiss made. Really nice threads. You get each bag $12 a bag. That's only $2 for a spool of thread, which is really a good price on thread. Thread's getting high too. I know I think the highest spool of thread I've ever bought was a variegated, and it was $12 for just a single thread, and I needed 4 of them for a quilt that I did. It was a black quilt with neon things on it. It was for a guy, and it had neon like tools all over it. And I quilted it, and I used the neon variegated thread to go all over it. It was really cool looking. I'm going to get my last call put in, Maggie, and we're going to mark sold there. So Maggie, I just need to know if you want 1 or 2 bags. All have the exact same amount in them, and they are exact colors. I've got you down for 1. Would anybody else like 1 at the $12? If so, just type in number 21. and I will put your name on it. So number 21, $12, if anyone would like the other one. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and do these girls. You are getting both of these. If you were here in the very beginning, it's because one of them has been cut in half. The trick didn't work. Oops. Yeah, I love embroidery thread like that on a spool. Just much easier to work with. Let me get my start on these, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now you're getting both of them. The blue one, as you can see right here, she has been broke there, but her arms and neck and everything like that is fine. It's just like she popped off half, but you cannot tell it at all from this front view here. And if it bothered you, I mean, see the gold here on like a tie? You could bring that and just paint it right on around the back of her, right over that, and cover all of that up. This is the tag on the bottom. Telso, Japan. And I think they're the same height. You are getting both of these. Looks like 8 inches on them. Yeah. And then here is the little girl in the pink. She's got her little cup and saucer. I think I'm going to need to turn the color back down on this there a little bit so you can see the paint on that. And then there is her sticker as well. It's sort of like they're meant to be together. Like she's serving the lady with the drink with maybe a cookie or something. Really cute. Right around, I think I just measured that, didn't I? Sometimes I'm, goldfish. Right around 8 inches tall. You're getting both of them. For the 16, you get both pieces. Just know that she has been broke at the waist there. Otherwise, this one here is in excellent condition. And that $16 is really good price for her just alone. But I am throwing this one in as well. And you would never, ever know that was like that. It took me a minute to look at it and see. And the woman's like, that price is for both of them. Very, very pretty. Their faces and everything. I was wondering if I didn't have time to look her up. I was wondering if it was like maybe a set of them. And you could take her and do lace all the way around the waist, all the way down, and just make her big ball gown on her. There's just so many things you could do with her. Turn her into a pin cushion. Go ahead, heat that glue up. Take her back apart and turn her into a pin cushion. You could do that as well. Put some little flowers, real flowers on some little mini flowers on her tray there. So let's see. I am going to get my last call. I have all these ideas. I just don't have time to do them all. So last call went in, and we are going to sell them to Miss Gina for the 16. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. They are very pretty, and they're that that satiny paint on them. Yeah, really pretty. Yeah, I can give you some ideas on things, but then you guys gotta do your thing, chicken wing. Next, let's see what I'm gonna start going down my list here. It is these here. So this is choice. Go ahead and get my start in here. Wait a minute, that's wrong. Oh, I knocked that cap lock off again, guys. Goodness gracious, how do I keep doing that? I think it's my keyboard is pushed up underneath my screen. My screen sets up, and then when I push the keyboard back, it keeps hitting that button. Okay, the start on these are $10. You can take one or two, but it is these little pixies, and they are little trinket boxes. I didn't see anything wrong with them. They are numbered, and they have that little silver, and I believe that says Homeco on it. And then there's this one here. Got the little mushrooms and everything. There again. Got the little sticker and the number on the bottom. I think that says Homeco, if I remember right. One of the little pixies has like a yellow hat on. And the other one has sort of a rusty red, I guess. They're just really cute. And these are each, so you have a choice. These would look really cute to set in anywhere. You can even set them in your bathroom, put your rings in them, as you wash your hands or take a shower or whatever. They are Homeco. I don't know about you guys, but I pick these up. I just love them. I pick them up. The little pixies on them are so cute. I pick them up every time I see them. I haven't seen any in a while. That's why I haven't had any in a while. But I think they're really cute. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about Homeco. Oh, Homeco is they're nice. They have some nice pieces and some really cute ones. And this is some of the really cute ones. I really like these. I'm going to get my last call put in. Looks like I am with Gina at 12. Last call is in. This one has the little yellow cap. Oh, he's got his hand. Oh, he's leaning on a little mushroom over here as well. And this one has the little mushrooms laying down. Gail says out. And we'll say sold. And then, Gina, I just want to know if you want the one with the yellow hat on or the red hat. Or if you want both. Those would make great little gifts too. Okay, both of them. Congratulations. Now, this next little piece, like I said, I'm just going down my row here. So is there something you're waiting on? Please let me know. And I will try to just pass over and get to it as fast as I can. Because everything I'm able to get to right now. So if there's something that you're waiting on, it's fine. I can still just pull it and do. Next up is this little piece here. Now, this little angel, so stinking cute. I have looked her up, and she can sell anywhere in the upper 30s all the way into your 50s. I've seen her all over the place. There is usually 2 of them. I only have 1. Her wings are in excellent condition. And then the little half tree, that's where your candle would go. The only issue with her is when I bought her, she had a little chip coming out right here. I don't know if you can see that, but I have filled it with clay, let all that dry, redid it all, and sealed it back over. So she is back in good condition again. Her little face. She is just otherwise, other than that, everything else is excellent. Just wanted you to be aware that I have redid that little area right there. Let's see, let's get a start on her is so I'm gonna start her out at 24. She's a really neat piece. She is an older one, and she is a Commodore. I think that's what that says on the bottom right there, Japan. Starting her out at 24. Let's see how big she is. She is like 4 1/4 inches tall, and she is about 4 1/4 inches wide. She does have her spaghetti on her sleeves, around her hat, and around the bottom right down here. And the reef, the bells. And if I don't have any interest in her, I'm going to set her to the side. Right there. Oh. And then wait till you see these. I just laughed when I seen these. Yes, that's the little angel candle holder. She is a Commodore from the 50s. If you are interested in her, Avery, she's number 37. Yeah. Because I'm going to remove this so we don't get it confused. And go here. Now, this is just a little piece I picked up because I thought it was so funny and just stinking cute. That is all there is to it. They did they did a pretty good paint job on it actually until they got to the bottom, and then they didn't finish it. But you could put a felt on the bottom of it. And look at this little piece. It's got the little googly eyes. Oh my God. Look how sweet that is. Got the little Google eyes on it. Let's give it a start. It's an $11 start. It is so cute. 5 inches tall, and it is about 4.5 inches wide. And it's pumpkins for sale. This would look so cute in a Halloween display. Now, when I say the bottom wasn't really finished, it's because it just looks like this. And this is a home project piece. I would just personally just put a piece of felt on the bottom of that, or set it on a doily or something so it don't scratch any of your furnishings. But it is just a absolutely stinking cute. And look at the eyelashes. Just I love the smile on this one's face. Sort of like, I don't know, it just stinking cute. It looks like they've got more growing in that garden than just pumpkins, doesn't it? I'm with Carrie Ann at 11. You wanted the angel, Carrie Ann? It was number 37. It was $24, number 37. If you want it, all you have to do is type in number 37. But it was $24. The 11 is for the pumpkins. Are you also bidding on the pumpkins? I've got you down for the angel. Okay. Because I'm getting ready to put my last call in on that. I thought they were so cute. So last call went in. And we're going to mark that sold to Carrie Ann for $11. Carrie Ann, this is so stinking cute. It's just so fun. Congratulations on both of those pieces. Thank you very much. Mark that off there. So I note that is sold, and I will move that little angel over for you over here. Let's see. Okay. We are at the Halloween noise maker. I'm going to try not to make too much noise with it. This one does have the ghost, the witch, skeleton, pumpkin, the bats. It's one of your little older pieces, your little noise maker. It does make noise. And it also starts at 11. If anyone is interested in it. It's got, now I had it setting inside of that pumpkin planter. I had just put some tissues in the pumpkin planter and stuck a fall pick, which those fall picks will be in my craft sale. There'll be a whole bag of them. And that will be available. That little pick will be. And I want to say there's probably 8 or 10 of those little picks in a bag. So that'll be available there. And then I just stuck this in with it, which I thought really looked cute, just, in a display like that. I'm going to get my last call together here. Yeah, a lot of times you see just, the pumpkin or the ghost or something. This one actually has the bat and that ugly old witch. Let's try to see. I thought it had, and I'm telling you, it makes some good noise. So last call went in. We're going to mark that sold. And that will be going to Miss Carol for $11. Congratulations, Miss Carol. Purple flower dish right here. This little piece here is so pretty. It is Bavarian on the back right there. And then this is the front. Now it is missing a little bit of its gold around the edges and on the handles. But it was a used piece. They really loved it. And so those are just love marks. I'm trying to tell here and see. I believe it is all hand painted. Yeah. Yeah. This is not, oh, what is it called? I can't even think. Transfer. This is all hand painted. So let's give this a start. This would be great with little soaps or jewelry, little dresser dish. I'm going to start this one out at $9. Really pretty. I mean, just like really, really pretty, the colors. Let me see if I can brighten that so you can see more of the true color on it. Very, very pretty. Hi, Miss Daisy. It's a $9 start. I'm going to give you a measurement. It measures handle to handle 9 inches. And then across it measures 4.5 inches. What is BB? I don't know what BB is. And if I don't have any interest, I will move on to the next piece. Okay. I don't know what BB is, Mom, but BB, okay. Hmm. I don't know. What's BB, Mom? Be back? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what she's saying. Let's go ahead. Let's see what was next on the list. Oh, the bells. The bells, the Santa bells. These are so pretty. They have like that, like that snow baby sugared look. Now, the little bell driving Miss Daisy. The little bell has just been like there's a little tab of glue there, I guess, glued in, and I think that's on all of them. Yeah, it's on all of them like that. I have 2 with trees. They all sound different though, don't they? I have 2 with trees like this. One, yeah. Nope, wait a minute, wrong one. Yeah, 2 with trees. Exactly like it. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, gotta turn that deck down because see, when you get up something light colored, then it just the light is way too much for it. There, let's see. Yeah, maybe a little too dark. Oh, nope, nope. Dang it. There. Ah, ah. There. Okay. So I have these little bells. They measure. Right about 5 inches tall. Aren't they cute? And it'll be choice. I have two with the tree, and I have one with the reef. Right about 5 inches tall. They are porcelain. There's the inside, and they have that sugared, like snowy sugared look. like your snow babies do. Oh, there she is back. I don't know what she was doing, but there she is. So it is a choice. I have 2 of these. And this is the only one I have like this. Really cute little bales. And they can be hung on your tree. They do have the little ornament string and loop at the top. Or you could sit them just in a row and do tree, reef, tree. So, but they're $7 each. There are 2 trees and a reef. Let's get my last call ready. I am with Avery at 7. They are very pretty. These would also make nice gifts. I like them. Last call went in. We're going to mark them as sold. Avery, I just need to know whether you want tree or reef or how many. I have 2 trees and 1 reef. One of each, because I have a reef and a tree and a tree. So I have 3, but if you want one of each, I can do that too. Or did you want both the trees? I don't know. I'd do at least one of each. So you have, both of the things it's holding. But they do really look cute sitting tree, reef, tree, because that's how I had them sitting here. So they look cute sitting like this. It's whatever you think. So 2 different ones, yeah. Reef, one has a reef. I only have 1 with a reef and 2 with a tree. Mom, I think you're lagging. Maria says she thinks 1 of each would be cute. Okay. I will put your name down on this one. And this one. So I have 1 left of the tree. If anyone would like to have the other tree bell of Santa, it's number 14 and it's $7. And I am pulling these for you, Avery. And we'll just, I'll take the other one. Okay. And then we'll put Maggie on the other. All right, so Maggie, I have you down for one of those. It'd be the one with the tree, and then I have Avery down for one with the tree and one with the reef. Yeah, Maria says reef and tree, Avery. Okay. Now, let me move this real quick up this direction. We're getting close. I only have like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7, 8 items left. But then we'll go back over what didn't sell, which is not many things, but there's a few. So next, I did repair one of these. This is the little angels. They're playing the little instruments. Their wings are perfect. Their heads are great. Everything. Her little stick. There are little violin bow had broke off. Didn't realize it when I bought it. These are left in pieces. These are very, very nice left in pieces. So I thought, well, I'm going to repair it. I'll just repair it. Yeah, I didn't notice it when I bought it, but I'm going to sell them together. So what I did was that repair is it is cotton, like regular cotton ball, and rolled it, made it in the shape sort of that I wanted it, put it on there, hit it with some crazy glue to harden it. And it's sort of that crazy glue, what it does is it soaks into that cotton and makes it like rock hard. And then I took clay and did a real thin layer over it and then let that dry and then repainted the bow to match, because this end here is original. It starts right about here, I think, where I had to make the new part of the bow. But so you're going to get both pieces. Let's give this a start. These are some really pretty left-in pieces. Now the other one here where they're playing the triangle, there's nothing wrong with it. That is all perfect all the way around. I did not see anything wrong with it. All the little, you can see all the little designs around the bottom, little stars and dots are all there. Look at the little ponytails are excellent. Really cute. So you're going to get the pair. Oh, no problem, Avery. No problem at all. And these are Lefton. They are so stinking cute. I did find them online. They sell each right around $20 a piece. This 4.5 inches is, no, wait a minute, not 4.5 inches, 4 inches. Let me set that down and yeah, 4 inches. No, there's only two. Only these two right here. And like I said, I did repair the bow on this one. It actually turned out really good. I was able to get that to color match and everything. And then this one here, there was nothing wrong with. They both are they still have their little left-in tags on the bottom. This $16, that is for both of them. You're getting them both. That's what, $8 a piece. Yeah. So yeah, you're getting them both. If you are interested in those, really cute pieces. They're that sort of bisque like porcelain. Really, really pretty. Yeah, just a single one sells for more than the 16. Look at the little eyes, the little eyelashes. They're just really, really cute. Maria's at 16. And this is the one I had to repair. Yeah, I like the feel of the biscuit. I don't know. That and the, like the roosters that I sold earlier and the girls, they're that satiny like. I like the feel of those too because those feel like butter. I mean, they're just so soft and just, the bow. This one, the violin's bow. Let me get last call typed in here. So I'm getting ready to put my last call in. Last call went in, and we are going to mark that sold to Maria for 16. Congratulations, Maria. Those are so cute. I really like those a lot. You write those down to Angels Playing Music. Okay, next is Yahoo! Thank you. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. The next piece is this little Japan piece. Y'all know how I feel about these little Japan pieces. I absolutely love them. I just absolutely love them. I've been trying to figure this one out, and I have looked and looked and looked at this, and I cannot for the life of me figure it out. It looks like it looks like, see how this comes up? It looks like it's a big pipe, doesn't it? Like he's smoking this huge big pipe. I don't know. But I love his eyes. I thought they were just so stinking cute. And all the color on him, even painted the back of this one, guys. A lot of times they'll leave this and it's not painted. It is made in Japan. This one, I would say it's probably your late 30s, early 40s. No, I have not did the brass bells yet. They're after this. There's two different sets of the bells, but they're actually the next things I'm bringing up after this piece here. Really cute. Let me get a start in. I did not do that. There goes that goldfish brain of mine again. So he starts at $12. Wonderful little piece. Didn't see any cracks or anything, chipping or anything like that. He is right around 3.5 inches tall. If it's a pipe, a big pipe, isn't it? But see how it comes up there? So I don't, and it looks like this comes off here like it's a big pipe. I mean, and then I love the flowers of them. It's a big bowl. Oh, good smoke, and his eyes are big. Yeah, he's puffing away. Ear. Ear. Oh, I hear kids. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Let's see. Let's set him to the side, and we'll bring him back if we need to. There's no interest. He's a happy guy. Yep. Happy guy. He's a happy guy. You can keep a little stash in there if you want it yourself. He is a cutie. We'll set him over here. And he's gonna be hungry. Exactly. Hide the Doritos. Oh, hell. If anybody is interested in him, he's $12. He's number 16. He is just as cute as can be. So all you'd have to do is type in 16. You can have him at the $12. If not, I'll wait till the end. I'll bring him back. He'll still be $12 and he'll still be number 16. Next up is the bells. What is that? Pass, pass, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, which I don't know how it goes. I knew his tomato plant went to pot. Exactly. Oh, goodness. Let's see. All right. So next, let the bales. It's the bales. So it's going to get loud. Sorry. This is the one set. Look how pretty those are. Have all like the big cabbage roses on them. Really pretty. You still have the original cord on them. Now they are on the inside. I meant to write this down, and I don't know if I can even see them with that because it's those glasses on. So I'm going to take them off. It says bales of, and I think that's SAHNA, or it might be SANNA, India, and then it's numbered 126. And then there's something else wrote over here, but I can't make that out at all. But if you type in all that, what is it? Was it SANNA or SHNN? I can't remember. These will come up. Different shapes and everything. Really, really pretty ones. Now I'm wondering which one it is. It might be SARNA, Sarna. Bells of Sarna. Does that sound right, Greg? Do you know anything about that? Is it Sarna? I meant to write that down. I tried to write everything down, and I got close. But no cigar all the way. Saran. Yep, it is SARNA. Here's a set of 4. They're asking 45. Set of 3 asking 37. Yeah, this is them. Okay, I just was wanting to make sure I wasn't not reading that right. So it is SARNA. The set. Really nice. Still the original rope and everything on them. Got the graduating in size. Really neat bells. Let's give this a start. Let me get some glasses on so I can see again. Too ringy dingy. Ringy dingy. That's funny. That poor little dog over there gonna think he's hearing bells. And then he's gonna think, did I really hear a bell or did I not hear a bell? You heard a bell, dog. You heard a bell. Was I thinking it or did I really say it? These are going to start out at 20 doll hairs on these. That's less than half of what they're asking for online and what they're bringing online. Really pretty. And I guess you don't have to leave them on the rope, but it is the original rope that they came on. But they're really pretty carvings on them with the flowers. You're late to the game, but hello to you. Come on in. It's okay. I have a few things still. Pretty brass bells. I'm going to set them down there. And that is for the set of 3 bales. I am with Robin at 20. I am going to get my last call, if I can spell, ready here. Yes, the glass candy already sold. Yeah, I think it sold for 36. So there's like $2 a piece. So last call went in, and we will mark that sold to Miss Robin. Congratulations to you, and thank you very much. Yeah, that was a really good price on them. Like I said, I usually can't buy candy for anywhere near $2 a piece. It's usually more than that. Now the next little set is going to be this one, and it has all your little carvings and everything on them. At first I thought this was a little nut, like a bolt nut, but it's not. And then it is also has writing on the inside as well. It's just hard to see. I don't know why they make it so hard, but I don't know what it says. There's a word in there. It could be India, it could be Sarna. I don't know. So these are what's next. This one here, and then this is just a little what do they call them? Like incense burner, and just really cute. I like the stamp work around the edge of that. It's really pretty. So you're going to get both of those. Let's give that a start. And that will be for both of those, and then I'll get some measurements. Love the sound of this claw bell. Isn't that neat? That's what I found somebody calling it online, was a claw bell. Don't know if that's the real name, but yeah. 2 3/4 inches tall. One smelly ringy dingy. So 2 3/4 inches tall on that one, and then this one here is right around 3 1/4. So you get both of these starting at $12. I think that's a fair price on them for the pair. Yeah, paraphernalia. Might need that to go with that little vase, I'm telling you. I'm going to get my last call in. I love the sound of that. I don't know what it is. It just got a really cool sound. I mean, it ain't something I want to be hanging outside and blowing in the breeze and ringing every time the wind blows. But and we're going to mark it sold to Greg at $12. He gets both of those. Congratulations, Mr. Greg. Those will come your way. Finally, we're to this piece. This is next on the list. This is the whale dish, the mysterious whale dish. I have no idea at all about this, but isn't he cute? He is 10 inches long, and the tallest point he is about 2 1/4, just a little over that maybe. I believe 2 1/2. Now when I do it more center, he's 2.5 up here. Really neat little piece. Now, he had, and I did it myself. I think I showed y'all this last time. He had a little place right here, and I chipped it myself, I think. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it when I picked it up. But I did lay some new clay in there and did seal over the top of it. So it's smooth as can be. It's totally smooth now. No markings on the bottom. So Greg thought maybe, I think he said last week, Greg, spoon rest maybe? I had someone suggest that maybe it's a cigar. But see, there's no place for the smoke to come up. A long chili dog. Hey, that would be cool. Cheese curds. See, I thought like those round, what was that, Ritz crackers? Think of those laying in there, sitting in the center of a cheese platter would be so stinking cute. You could make what is one of those logs, or cheese logs, and just slice off of it, put it right in there. There's just so many things you could do. I have no idea what it's worth, who makes it. I have looked everywhere. So whoever gets this, if you ever find out anything on it, I would so much love to know, because I'm going to tell you right now, I put hours into trying to figure this out, just sitting at night, maybe in bed, on my phone, which, is a bad thing to do, but I do it, to find out what this is. So let's give it a start. And the only way I can start it, a burrito bowl, is, I know, he must be something really rare. That's all. I mean, to not find a picture of him anywhere, I don't know. You are making me hungry. So I'm gonna go buy what I gave for him, and we'll just go from there. The only way I know how to do it, and this is where we'll start him out at $24. I think he's probably worth way, way more than that, because there's just no information anywhere. I've took pictures. A corn cob holder. Oh, that could be. That could be. No, he doesn't have a stamp of any kind. He is not stamped at all. But you can tell it is that old, probably 50s style. And it's that, you can tell it's the old, what do you call it? Ceramic. It's not a newer piece. I just wish I could tell you more about it. Right here is where I repaired it from a distance. You can't even see that. Can y'all see that? It's right there. Right there. Does he have a stamp behind? It's called Super Unusual Sushi Plate. Yeah, hey, could be. I don't know. I wish I knew more about it. I'm pricing him at 24. He could be worth 124 as far as I know. I don't know. I wish I did. And if I don't have any interest in him, I'll put him beside, and maybe we will tuna dip, crab dip. Whatever cheese they like these days. You could put one of those goat cheese logs in there. What if it's a toothbrush holder? Ah, I don't know. That's interesting too. I don't know. I'm trying to think what you could. I mean, you could do whatever you want. I mean, it's not, I mean, it's got some depth here at this end, but then it gets shallower, of course, as it comes up out of here. But I just think he's cool. Christy Shampson at 24. Yeah, I just think it's a really cool piece. I just wish I knew. I'm one of those people that I'll buy it if it's cute, even if I don't know what it's for. And then, unfortunately, this is the first piece I think I've ever bought that I've never been able to find anything even similar to it. I am going to get my last call. And Christy, you end up with this and you figure out or find out what it is, please let me know. Because I just don't. It's 10 inches long. So it's a nice size piece. I mean, you could get a lot of, maybe it's a shrimp bowl. You could get a lot of stuff in there. I don't know. So last call is in. We're going to say sold. This is going to Christy Shamp. Congratulations, girl. I think it's a wonderful, it's going to be a spoon rest. Yeah. Well, and one of those longer spoons, I just think it's cool. I just really, really cool piece. I just wish I could have found more on it to be able to share with y'all. Cause I like, that's another interesting part of finding things is being able to look them up and get the history on it, sort of do a deep dive into the piece, especially if it's something like that, where you don't see often. So I will put your name down for that one. Tamale holder. Maria, you are making me hungry. I absolutely love that kind of food. Everything that you are mentioning, put a little really nice, good hot sauce on that. And yeah. So next is this little piece. And the lady that I got the two girls, the blue and the pink girl, she had this in her booth too. And excuse me, I thought it was really cute. I didn't get a drink. It says on the bottom, American Gift Company, Cleveland, produced in Japan. I can't read that. What is that word? I can't. I know it, but I can't say it. Is my problem. Y'all ever have that? You know a word, just can't say it. Oh, the hotter the better, Maria. I just don't want no habanero, but I can take some heat. Exclusively, I think is what I'm trying to say, but they've got expressively. EXPRESS express LY especially produced in Japan, especially for American greeting. So this is a part of the Holly Hobby series, and it is from, gosh dang, I looked it up and I think there it is. 1950, 60, 71. Says it on the bottom. I guess I could have showed y'all for 1971. And the lady said that she said that it was part of like the Holly Hobby series. I just thought she was really cute. Got the little packages. How cute would she be in a Christmas? Even, she's got her little green tights on. Um, she's carrying packages. Love the little fence and everything. She does have a manufacturer issue right here. And that's all glazed over. It's just where they've missed getting a little bit of the paint. Fish bones and tails, yeah. That could be, that actually could be. I don't know. Like a little side plate. This is just a little cutie patootie. She is starting out at $8. And she measures right around 6 inches tall. I just thought she was just really cute. She has packages in her hands. I thought she would look cute in a little scene. She is like the Holly Hot. Look at her little braids. And I was wondering how that had not broke off, but nope, it's still good. Let's see. Gina is at 8. Gina's at Judy. Okay, Gina's at 9. Miss Judy. Get my last call. Getting my last call ready. I have Judy and Gina in there. So Gina went to 9. And last call is in. Miss Judy says 10. She's a really cute piece. Like I said, the only thing is that one little spot there on front, but it's not what do you call it? Like chips. It's manufacturer. It's just a really cute piece. I love the little white picket fence behind her. And we're going to mark that sold. Gina says out to Judy. And Miss Judy, congratulations. You got her for $10. I wrote Jim on that one. I just wrote Jim. I forgot to put Judy. Usually I write Judy, Joe, and Jim. It just sort of flows right down the page. That's funny. Whoopsie, sorry about that. And then this little piece here, I hope I just didn't make a mistake. Okay, I think I'm all right. Okay. This is just a little Santa Claus. And sorry, guys, I tucked my leg up and under me, and I thought I made issues again. I just can't do that. And this is the bottom. Not really sure what year he is, but just by the looks at him, he's more or less 80s or 90s. He's pretty new. Still got his little, package of toothpicks in there. And we will start him out. We're starting him out at 6. Oh, you're your Scotty dogs. Yes. I didn't think about that. Forgot about that, Judy. That she will look so cute with that. Got that little tartan-like skirt on and everything. Little plaid. But this is just a really cute little piece you could set out at Christmas, just to put your little toothpick holders in. You don't even have to use them as a toothpick holder. He could just set in a little display, just like that. If you do crafts, he could glue into a wreath or a centerpiece on your table. Yeah, he's just a little Santa, just a little cutie patootie. And I don't know why, but it looks like he's got a cookie in his hand right there. You see that? Is he swiping the cookies? Little chocolate chip cookie. He is starting out at $6. How tall is he again? He is right around 3.5 inches tall. If I don't have any empties, I'm going to set him right over there. Come back, because I think I skipped something by mistake. Yeah, right here, because I still have it sitting here. So this little girl here, she is so stinking cute. My gosh. You had what? You had what, girl? I forgot to. I want to get a name on this little girl planner for you, if I can. It's not telling me anything, so I do not know. Just saying Japan. But I love the bird on the front of her dress. Look at that. Look at that. She's missing a little paint off her shoe down here, but that's just because it's cold painted. Otherwise, she's in really good condition. Absolutely love her. I think she is wonderful. I love the little planters like this. Let's get a start. Very spring, summery piece. And oops, I always do that. If I could ever pick that darn ruler up and measure it correct and hold it in the right direction, it would really surprise me. She's about 5.25 inches tall. No chips or cracks. Japan piece. I think she may have been at one time, or she was one of those pieces that they can convert into different things. I think they probably made her into this planter, and then you could also see the little circle back here. They could drill that out and turn her into a lamp if they wanted. So I think she was one they used in many different ways. Like a lot of their little animals, little single pieces, you'll find some of them that are sort of flat on the back. Or the reason they didn't paint the backs is they were attached to, say, a cup, a lamp, a vase, different things like that, little planters. And they could just put their slip or clay liquid on the back of it and attach it right to that base. And they could do that with all their little pieces. What's it made out of, Judy? You have to send me a picture of it. The little details around. Really cute. She's starting at 16. If anyone is interested in her. Because I do find Scotty stuff. Then there is a antique mall down the road going towards Columbia, like going towards St. Louis from here. And there is one, what do you call it? A showcase that has nothing but Scotty's dogs and stuff in it. But I just think he's a little high on these things. But I can look and see if he would have one of those shakers and see if I can get a price on it if he does have it. All I know is I can remember the whole showcase is nothing but Scotty dogs. If I don't have any interest in this piece, I am going to, let me find her again, right there. Nope, that ain't her. Where'd she go? There she is. Dang it. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, she was the last piece that I had not showed. Just a reminder, guys, I will not have a sale next Sunday. It will be Wednesday evening, starting right around 7:30, I believe is what I'm going to do. That should hopefully give everyone time home, get something to eat, then sort of sit down and relax. And what better way to relax but with me, right? Oh, I can bet you there's a lot of people that think otherwise. But it's going to be all crafting stuff. Now, as I say that, you can also use it individually because some of it's just bags of ornaments that I don't have any of them in here. I'd show you what I'm talking about. The little plastic ones, the little felt, or not felt, but flocked pieces. There might be, I don't know, 4 or 5 of those in a bag for $10, something like that is the start on them. There will be some things that I offer as straight up price, it's just a price and a number. Actually, there'll be several pieces like that, but there will be some that you can bid on as well, and make offers on. What else? Some of the bags have like just bits and pieces of this and that. Just basically to throw into a display or to make something. If you make those assemblages, or maybe even the little ornaments. I have some more of those tart tin that will be available. I think I have 3 bags of those. I think I found more. So of them. Excuse me so much. But so that is Wednesday night. That is July the 9th at 7:30ish. I'm going to hold off on doing any kind of packing um, of items until after that sale. So you will not get an invoice this week on Monday, like usual. It will come out on Thursday after the Wednesday evening sale. Now, in saying that, if you need your invoice now because you're not going to make it to Wednesday night sale, you already have something else going on, you can just email me and say, all you have to do is say, go ahead and ship my items or ship my items. And I can go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think that's it on that. Now I'm going to go back and we're going to look at the items again that did not sell in case you wasn't in the room at that time. And I will bring them back. I may lower some prices. I may leave them the same. I don't know. I have to check and see what it is. And these now will just be a price and a number. Hang on just a minute. I bet he has a pair of bookends too. Oh yeah, I know there's bookends in there. I know. I remember seeing that. But like I said, his prices are on the higher side. But there again, it could be spot on. I don't know. But if you send me a picture, Judy, I sure will when I'm over there. I will check on that. All right, so this is the first piece that I have that did not sell. I'm going down my list and making sure. It is the purple dish. It was 8 inches by 4 inches. It is all hand painted. It is not transfer. It is hand painted. It is missing some of the gold on the handle, but it is just a really, really cute piece. It was $9 and number 12. I'm going to lower it to $7. So now it is $7 and it is number 12. All you have to do is type in 12 and I will put your name beside it. So $7, number 12. And I have Susan Romy. Susan, it's a pretty purple. And I will put that over here for you. Next is the Christmas fabric. I had it for $24. There's a lot of fabric here. 5.5 yards. It's the Redbird. You have the different hollies. This one here, there's 2.5 yards of that one. And then the other 3, there's a yard each of it. I know purple colors are your favorite. All right, bye, Avery. I'll see you. I'll see you Wednesday night, girl. So I'm gonna lower this to $20. That makes it what? Yeah, $20. That makes it like $4 and something a yard. It's number 13. That's quite a bit of fabric. All in excellent, really excellent, good material. You get all of it. Very nice pieces. $20. This is vintage 1980s, 1990s on that. And it looks like Miss Judy, Joe, and Jim is taking that. Excellent. Let me lay that right there. And I'll put that on plastic and everything for you too, Miss Judy. Thank you. And then the little token, and I mean token, I didn't even notice it when I bought it. It's funny. He is, I had him at $12. I'm going to mark him to 10. And he's number 16. Number 16, $10, the little Japan smoking dog. That's hilarious. $16 or 16 is the number, and he's $10. I think he's just cute. I have Gina for him. Let me mark that off. And then I had the little seals, the mom. Look how cute that is. Oh my God. And the baby. I had them priced at 18. I'm going to drop them to 15. You get the pair. That is for both of them. They're number 23. $15, number 23. You get both, the mama and the baby. Real pretty yellow and blue. Just as cute as can be. Number 23, 15 doll hairs. You will just pretend that it came as a quilt. Has anybody ever made you a quilt, Judy? I think everybody should have somebody give them a quilt or make them a quilt or make themselves a quilt or something. I mean, it's a lot of work, but they're really pretty. So I'm going to set these back aside. $15, number 23. You get the pair of the baby and mama seal. Or, yeah, little baby and mama seal. They're sort of that quilted look. And then the girl planter had her at 16. There's nothing wrong with her. She's in really good shape. Well, I say there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing I seen was there is a little bit of the color missing off the toe of her shoe. It's coal painted. She is number 25. I had her for 16. I will mark her to 15. It's about as low as I can go on her. $15, and she is number 25. Really cute piece. I love the little bird. It sort of, I don't know, she sort of reminds me of which one of the princesses that talk to the birds and animals, and was it Snow White? Cinderella, something like that. $15, number 25. Gina, I have you for that piece. Set it right here. And then let's see. Sold. Darn it. Who got the troll fabric? I forgot to write that down. Who got the troll fabric? I can look it back at the video when we're done. I forgot to write it down. I know somebody bought it, but forgot to write it down. That's all right. Gina did. Remember what you paid for it, Gina? I think it was 14, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, I think so. Okay. That's right. I remember it all now. I can't. Okay. And then right here, a little Santa toothpick holder, $6. I'm going to drop him to $5, an even $5, and he is number 36. I think so. Yeah, that's one I just totally missed. I was so excited about selling it because I just absolutely think it's the cutest thing. Maggie, I have you for the little Santa toothpick holder. He's a cutie patootie. And then I had one bag of the thread left. It was $12 a bag. I have to stay at the $12 on that, and it's number 21 because that only makes it $2 a spool. And really, you cannot buy much of a spool of thread for $2. This is some nice made in Swiss made thread. It is an embroidery thread. It's a very nice thread, and it was $12, number 21. So if you're interested in that, you'd get all 6 spools, 200 yards on a spool, $12, number 21 on the thread. And I still haven't found my silk thread. I've looked and looked and looked, and I may have, already sold it. I don't know. Oh, Susan, you want that thread? Let me. Right here it is. I'll put your name on it. It's some really nice thread. Why did I just... There. Okay. I will lay that I'll lay that back in the whale. See, I was using the whale in my preview as a thread holder. So that is that. So it looks like the only thing I had left was my little seals. Nobody wanted my little seals, but that's all right because I like them little seals and I will use them. Now, there again, I'm going to do one more reminder. Wednesday night, right around 7:30ish. I don't think there'll be a preview because that'd just be was so hard to lay all that out unless well, I don't know if I can or not. I might lay it out across my bed and then just sort of do a quick, slow little glance thing. I don't know how else to do it. Or I don't think, or I just may put on a notification and it have a thumbnail like thing you can look at. Because I don't know how I would do that where you could see everything properly to know. But there will be, I'm not kidding. Y'all aren't going to believe the stuff that's in here. It's unreal. I mean, you just don't miss it if you are a crafter of anything, because there's more than just no, there are green leaves though, Judy. There are green leaves and they are Japan, and I think there's 4 little things of them. And I want to say there's probably, I don't know how much is in each little binding of them, but there are some green ones. I think there's 4, I think, or might be 2, because I think I might have kept 2 and I'm selling 2. So when I split things, like that, that's how I sort of did it. But there are some green ones. More, I guess they'd be the style more of a rose leaf maybe, or they look great in a corsage as well. But yeah, dude, them silver leaves are really high. And I can't find them out in the wild anywhere. Green leaves. But you could get the green ones, lay them out, and get you some of that chrome spray paint and paint them suckers. Yes, yeah, they're one little package of them online. I even looked online for was $15, and there's only like, I don't know, was there 6 or 8 of them, 8 leaves in a package for that? Yeah, it was just. I'd spray paint them. I'd do something fine. You get your little metallic paint or something. And then there'll be some pieces that are in bags. They may have a little discoloration on them. They're not perfect pieces, some of them, but they can be put into a display or reef and really make a really cool piece. So of course we all know it's vintage. It's not going to come out, it's not going to be pristine condition. Some of the flocking's missing on some things, but if it's major, I don't have anything that's majorly wrong, but there, could have a little bit. Things like that. I don't know. Just don't miss it. If you want some really cool crafting stuff, just don't miss it, because there's some really cool crafting stuff. But that is Wednesday, 7:30. I say 7:30-ish. So it will be by 7:30. And I'll see you then. So if you want an invoice before then, let me know just by emailing me at this email address. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I want to make sure everybody hears that and understands that there will not be invoices sent out until Thursday this week. That way, because what I don't want to happen is somebody going, say I'm slacking, I don't want that. Listen to my video. But yeah, so I will see you all then. Y'all have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you in, let's see, couple days again. Why do I always do that? Okay. I have two computers going here. One takes a mouse, one doesn't, and I always grab the mouse. Night all. See ya. See you later. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it.